Hi everybody, it's Kim. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm here to share a what's on my face video with you today. So I'll get started. I'll kind of give you a close-up of my eyes and my face. I hope the lighting is good. I'm not sure. But there's one eye. There's my other eye. And let's get started. I'll put my glasses back on so I can show you what I'm doing. You do not have to adjust your camera or your channel settings or anything. I was looking at my video that when I started to edit it, and I decided I really didn't like the way that it was going, so I thought I would use the first part of the video to show you my look, and then I would come back today, a different day, and show you all the products I used. So now let's really get started with the products. The first thing I put on my face was the Guerlain Meteorites Perles. They are just incredible. The way this primer illuminates your face, it's amazing. And I have a video review that I've done on this, and I will put it in the bar below. So go check out the video review on this. The next thing I used on my face was the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I used this in N12, and it's a really nice, it's light coverage, but it's buildable, and it just works perfect for the summertime. Let's see, the next thing I used, I'll tell you, was the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. This is just a wonderful, wonderful product. It's only a couple of bucks. It's at, let's see, probably at CVS, and I bought it at Walgreens for like $2.99, and it just really makes your lashes incredibly long, really wonderful. For my liner, I used Urban Decay 24/7 in $19.99. It's kind of a brownie, purpley, if you can see that at all, brownie, purpley color, and I just love it. It works really well. For my base, I use the Urban Decay. I know they don't package it, well, for my, I should say for my eye base. They don't package it this way anymore, but this isn't one that I've kept, and I've just recently opened, and I just love it. The Urban Decay is it just holds your eye makeup. It is just so great for an eye primer, and I just love it. Let's see, for my under eye concealer, I use Boi-ing, and you can see I have a review on the Boi-ing too, and I will link that below, the review on the Boi-ing. And this one happens to be an 01, and this is the third one I've used. I have a real problem with dark circles under my eyes, probably because I don't get nearly the sleep I should, and also my glasses, add to that too. They make things a little darker. So this really covers up my dark circles, and it gives me some good brightening as well. So I like that. Let's see, for my eyebrows, this is just something I've used, I think, since I was 16 years old. It's the Maybelleine eyebrows. It's in light brown, and I really like this. It comes with a nice little brush, and this is one of the few brushes that I really do happen to use. You can see I've used a lot of this one, but you could just use a nice matte eyeshadow that matches your brows too. It works perfectly. Same thing. For my eyes, I showed you those earlier, and I'll get into what I did with them. For the majority of the look, I used this, and I'm sorry we can't get this anymore. It came out a couple of Christmases ago from Too Faced, but all the colors are very dupeable, so I'm sure that you'll be able to find the colors pretty easily with that. So I'll try not to blind you here. Go upside down. I guess what I'll do is try to go upside down and look around here. This color right here is called Cut the Cake. That's what I put all over my eye. The next one over is called Party Girl. This is sort of a lavendery, and this is more of a purpley shimmer. I put that on the outer V and in the crease of my eye. And then I came along with this one, and it is called Satin Sheets, and it's sort of a pinky color, sort of a shell color, and I put that as a transition color in between my eyebrow, like my brow bone, and in between my crease color. And after I put that on, because I just wanted it to be a little more pink, I took the Stila Living the Life in Laguna, and the color I used in here, trying to blind you, is this top pinky color right here, and it's called I'm trying to find that. It's called Sand Dollar. That's what this one's called. And that went over top of the satin sheets so that it just gave it a little more pinky color. And then under the eyebrow, under the eye bone, I put on In the Buff. And that's right here, again, from the Christmas Too Faced palette, In the Buff. And it's kind of a white, and that went under the eyebrow, or the eyebrow bone, as well as in my inner corner. And then I just put those on. I'll show you what brushes I used for all that. To lay down the shadow of my lid, I just used my e.l.f. $1 brush. It's a really great brush. I used my Real Techniques brush because to do the outer V and the crease, because it's a little bit smaller than the e.l.f. brush, and it gives me a little more precision, because I definitely have a hooded eye, so I have a problem with that. And then to put on the pink color sort of under my brow, I used this $1 e.l.f. buffing brush, it's a blending brush. I wouldn't say buffing, it's blending brush. And you know, these brushes are just as good as any high expensive ones for $1. I just really love them. Then to blend that all together, I don't know if you guys remember Corin and Encore Makeup. He was on here years ago. I don't think he's on anymore. But he would always say, blend, blend, blend. And so that's what we need to do with this eye look, is blend, 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 to get it all blended out. And for that, I really enjoy my Sigma E25. This size E25 is the one that if you buy products, I think over $30 or so from Sigma, you get a free brush, and oftentimes this is the brush you get. And I love this brush. It is like the most amazing brush ever. It's so good for blending. I think they call it a crease brush, but I use it for blending, and I really love it. Then, let's see, for my blush, I also went back to this palette. I use this palette a lot this time. For my blush and for my bronzer, I used this, is it Sweet Pink? Yeah, I used the Sweet Pink right here, and again, that's really dupable. It is just a light pink blush. It just goes on, gives you that pop of color, like, you know, little baby doll color. It's really pretty, so I use that. And then not to contour today, but just to give myself that warm glow that I need, that maybe looks like I've tanned a little bit, I use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Oh, I love the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It is probably my very, 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 did I say very, favorite bronzer. And the other thing I used today before I put the bronzer on, was I used the Revlon Nearly Naked in 010 Fair Clair. And you can see, this is the first one I've owned of it. I've used quite a lot of it up. I do like it. It's nice and light. Doesn't make your face look cakey. For the powder, I use my Sigma brush, my powder brush, and it's my S40 from the Mrs. Bunny collection. It's dense and it's soft, and it just gives you the right amount of powder that you can just sort of powder over your whole face, and I really, really love that. For my blush, I used the F40, Sigma F40. It's a contour brush, and I love the way it just sort of fits right here in my cheek area, and I can just put that right on. It works perfectly. Have to excuse, I just put my makeup on, so the brushes are dirty. And then I use my Real Techniques brush right now for bronzing. This is a full brush, a bit like this one as well, but it's not quite packed as tight. It's not as dense. So you can see I can rub right through that. I just love to rub these brushes. And it doesn't give you a real heavy packed on it doesn't tack your bronzer on real hard is what I'm saying. It doesn't give it a packed look, it gives it a nice soft look, where again, I do the 3, I do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, mess my hair up there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just sort of over my nose and give myself a little color with this. And it's just, because it's not packed quite so densely, it just gives a nice overall dusting. It's really, really wonderful for all that. And then, last but not least, I used my YSL. I love this YSL color. This is from the Rouge Pure Couture series, and it is color 09. And it's just like a real pretty pinky berry color, if you can see that. Real pretty pinky berry. And I love it. It does have a bit of a fragrance to it, so if you're one that really doesn't like the fragrance, it kind of smells like roses. And so if you don't like that, then this might not be for you. But I think it's beautiful. It is high-end, it is a splurge, but it's worth it. It's a really wonderful splurge. So that concludes my face of the day. It took me 2 days to accomplish it, but it's done. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, I did link a couple of videos down below from reviews. I linked, if I can find it here, the Meteorites. I linked my review on that. And also, if I can find it, the Boi-ing. I linked the review on the Boi-ing. So if you're interested in either one of those products to hear about them in more depth, you can check the bar below and you'll find the links to those. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave them in the comment section. I'll be getting right back to you. Hope you have a beauty-filled day. Until next time, bye-bye.